Archangel Michael has urgent news specifically for you today. Something major is happening right now in the spiritual realm, and it directly involves you. Those people who doubted you, dismissed your choices, or underestimated your path are suddenly experiencing a powerful shift in awareness. They're finally seeing the truth about what you've been doing all along. The divine realm has been watching your silent strength, your patience, and your authentic journey. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your actions have created ripples in the spiritual world that are now becoming visible to everyone around you. The energy shift you've been feeling lately isn't your imagination, it's confirmation that truth is emerging. Those blue light flashes you've noticed? The repeating numbers appearing everywhere? These are Archangel Michael's signs that something significant is unfolding. The fact that this message found you today is no coincidence. Divine timing has brought you here because you need to understand what's happening right now. People are waking up to the reality of who you truly are and what you've actually been doing. The people who criticized your path have finally understood your true intentions. Those who judged your decisions are now seeing the wisdom behind every choice you made. The spiritual growth you've been doing in private is becoming publicly visible, and there's no way to hide it anymore. Your silent sacrifices and authentic choices have created undeniable results that speak louder than any words ever could. People who wrote you off are experiencing uncomfortable realizations about their own behavior toward you. The truth about your character and actions can no longer be dismissed or explained away. This revelation is causing major shifts in relationships and social dynamics around you. Some people are feeling genuine regret for how they treated you during your journey. Others are experiencing shock at discovering your true nature and intentions were pure all along. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that the divine justice of this moment has been carefully orchestrated. This isn't about revenge or proving anyone wrong. It's about truth naturally coming to light at the perfect time. Your authentic path has proven itself without you needing to defend it or explain yourself to anyone. The universe is now showing everyone what you already knew. Pay attention to the sudden changes in how certain people are treating you now. Messages or calls appearing from people who previously ignored you completely. Apologies showing up unexpectedly from those who doubted your choices. People are suddenly seeking your advice on the exact same matters they once criticized you about. You might notice former critics sharing your past suggestions as if they are brand new ideas they just discovered. Those who spoke against you are now defending you to others. Social dynamics are shifting. Your presence is suddenly valued in spaces that excluded you before. Have you been having dreams where people from your past approach you differently, showing respect or seeking forgiveness? These dreams are spiritual confirmations of the shifts happening. Increased respect and attention are coming from unexpected sources. People are asking questions about how you achieved what you did, wanting to know your secret. Former doubters are trying to reconnect or rebuild the bridges they burned. The energy when you enter rooms feels noticeably different now, lighter, more welcoming. Your intuition is strongly confirming that these shifts are real and permanent. Archangel Michael's signs are appearing more frequently, blue feathers in unusual places, number synchronicities like 111, 333, and 555. Pay attention to how your pets and children respond differently around people who've changed their attitude toward you. Animals and young ones sense authentic energy shifts. Notice the lightness you feel compared to the heaviness you carried before. Opportunities are opening specifically because people finally see your true value. Your authentic self is being recognized without you having to prove anything or change who you are. Archangel Michael wants to reveal exactly what you did that's now being recognized. You chose authenticity over people pleasing, even when it cost you relationships. You walked away from situations that didn't honor your worth, despite pressure to stay. You stayed silent instead of defending yourself to people who wouldn't listen anyway. You focused on your spiritual growth during times when others were criticizing every move you made. You maintained your integrity when others around you were compromising theirs for approval or comfort. You kept promises to yourself even when no one was watching or acknowledging your efforts. You protected your energy by setting boundaries that others didn't understand at the time. You chose your inner peace over their approval, knowing it might mean walking alone. You trusted divine timing instead of forcing outcomes or trying to make people understand before they were ready. You continued showing kindness even to those who completely misjudged you. You worked on yourself quietly while others gossiped loudly about what you were or weren't doing. You held your truth without needing external validation or applause from anyone. You forgave people even when you received no apologies or acknowledgement of their wrongs. You released toxic relationships despite intense pressure to maintain them for appearances. You honored your intuition over popular opinion, even when everyone said you were wrong. You invested in your future when others said you were wasting your time. You chose spiritual wealth over material impressions that fade. You remained humble during your private victories that no one celebrated. You let go of the need to be understood by everyone. You trusted Archangel Michael's guidance even when the path seemed incredibly lonely. The nothing you appeared to be doing was actually profound spiritual work. Archangel Michael reveals how the universe naturally brings truth to light without any human intervention needed. There's a powerful spiritual law at work: authentic actions always bear fruit in divine timing. The period when you were misunderstood wasn't punishment, it was actually divine protection for your growth. Your silence during criticism was a form of powerful spiritual protection that saved your energy. Every moment you chose not to defend yourself, that energy was redirected toward your personal and spiritual development. Archangel Michael orchestrated the perfect timing of this revelation. Your patience has been rewarded with undeniable proof that needs no explanation. There's a significant difference between human vindication and divine validation. What you're experiencing now is the latter. This realization happening at this exact moment serves your highest good in ways you'll continue to discover. Truth emerging naturally through results is infinitely more powerful than forced explanations ever could be. The spiritual lessons others are learning through their realizations about you will serve their growth too. You don't need to say, "I told you so," because the results speak with a voice louder than words. This moment confirms you were on the right path all along, even during the darkest doubts. The protection that came from being misunderstood during your growth period shielded you from distractions. Certain people had to see you incorrectly until they were spiritually ready to handle the truth. Divine timing prevented premature recognition that could have actually disrupted your necessary growth process. The spiritual maturity you developed by walking your authentic path despite constant criticism is now your greatest strength. Archangel Michael offers important guidance for this transition period. Not everyone's sudden realization about you comes from pure intentions. Some people may try to reconnect for selfish reasons now that your value is clearly visible. You need divine discernment to tell the difference between authentic apologies and manipulative attempts. Learn to maintain healthy boundaries with people who only value you after seeing tangible results. Begin each morning with this protection prayer: Archangel Michael, help me discern true intentions from false ones. Protect me from those who seek to benefit from my growth without genuine care for my well-being. Use blue light visualization to shield yourself from false reconciliation attempts. Imagine a brilliant blue protective bubble around you that only allows authentic, loving energy to enter. Honor your intuition about who truly deserves second chances in your life. Learn to recognize genuine remorse versus strategic repositioning. Genuine remorse shows consistent changed behavior, not just apologetic words. You don't owe anyone access to your life just because they finally understand your worth. Set clear intentions for which relationships to restore and which to leave peacefully closed. Practice daily spiritual clarity exercises to maintain your center during this attention shift. The mirror shield technique works powerfully. Visualize a spiritual mirror between you and anyone seeking to reconnect, reflecting their true intentions back so you can see them clearly. Create sacred space to process these changes without outside pressure or influence. Carry blue crystals or wear blue items to strengthen Archangel Michael's protective presence around you. Practice gratitude daily to stay grounded in this validation without becoming prideful. Celebrate this moment while maintaining the spiritual humility that brought you here. Use this experience to deepen your spiritual understanding and connection. This validation confirms your strong connection to divine guidance. Trust it even more moving forward. Recognize the responsibility that comes with being seen accurately by others. Maintain your authenticity now that your path is being recognized and celebrated. Your story can help others who are currently walking through their own misunderstood seasons. The spiritual gifts you developed through this experience, discernment, patience, faith, are yours forever. Share your journey to inspire others without needing to prove anything to anyone. Continue your spiritual practices consistently despite external validation coming in. Stay connected to Archangel Michael's guidance as you move into this next chapter. Remember that external recognition doesn't change your inherent worth. You were always valuable. Understand the difference between being seen by people and being truly known by the divine realm. Your journey served a greater purpose beyond just personal vindication. It strengthened your soul. Extend grace to those who are now realizing their mistakes about you. Practice spiritual maturity by forgiving without forgetting the lessons learned. Maintain the inner peace you built even as dynamics shift dramatically around you. Some relationships are meant to stay in the past. Honor that wisdom. Honor the version of yourself that walked alone with dignity and strength. Create new standards for who gets access to your time, energy, and sacred space. The spiritual gifts awakened in you through this challenge are preparing you for greater purpose. Archangel Michael continues offering protection and guidance for everything ahead. Your authentic path is now leading to opportunities you couldn't have imagined before. Trust the unfolding. Archangel Michael stands with you right now in this powerful moment of divine validation. Take time to acknowledge this spiritual milestone. It matters. This revelation is just the beginning of even greater recognition coming your way. Strengthen your spiritual practices during this important transition period. A specific window of powerful spiritual energy is available right now that won't stay open indefinitely. Showing gratitude for divine guidance amplifies the blessings flowing into your future. Consider giving super thanks up to $20 as an energy exchange for continued angelic protection and guidance. Move forward with wisdom and grace rather than pride or vengeance. Trust that more truth will continue emerging in perfect divine timing. Your spiritual journey is being honored in both the seen and unseen realms. This moment confirms what your heart always knew: you were never truly alone. Divine guidance was present every step of your authentic path, and it remains with you now.